What a difference a month and a half makes. Back on June 23rd, the Yankees had a 38-32 record and sat 5.5 games behind Boston in second place. Since then, the Bombers have won 29 of 39 and lead Boston by 4.5 going into today's stadium matinee. Some famous and almost famous fans hoping to see Boston go overboard for the third straight game against the Yanks. After Friday's marathon, the Bombers start strong out of the gate. Mark Teixeira's RBI single in the third brings home Melky Cabrera for a 1-0 lead. Today, CeCe Sabathia tossing no-hit ball for 5 2/3 until Jacoby Ellsbury singles to center. Much appreciation from the faithful. How did he respond to that hit? Striking out one of his 9 on the day. Then Friday's hero, Alex Rodriguez, became today's target practice. Not a good idea because A-Rod would come around to score after Nick Swisher's bases-loaded walk. Yanks up 3-0. And finally, Derek Jeter's first hit of the game becomes a souvenir, his 12th home run of the season. The Yankees win their third straight against Boston 5-0, extending their lead to 5.5 games, and the bullpen holding the Red Sox scoreless for 24 straight innings.
Just to be able to hold them down to nothing, these last 2 games is unbelievable. We have a good pitching staff, man. I mean, our starters are good. I said that yesterday. I put our starters up against anybody in the league. So, we're good.
Also yesterday at Yankee Stadium, Red Sox slugger David Ortiz denied using steroids. Ortiz spoke for the first time about allegedly testing positive in 2003, saying over-the-counter supplements are to blame.
I never thought that buying supplements and vitamins, it was going to hurt anybody's feelings, and if that happened, I'm sorry about that.
As for the Mets, they were in Southern California last night facing a team they just can't seem to figure out. San Diego, where Bobby Parnell made his first ever start in place of Mike Pelfrey, who was in New York following the birth of his first child. Before he even threw a pitch, Bobby was given a lead on Alex Cora's solo home run to right off Matt Latos in the first inning. But Parnell was shaky and didn't make it through the third inning. With multiple runners in each frame, including the tying run in the first, the Mets lose their 8th straight to the Padres, 3-1. In football, the Jets and Giants continued their respective training camp workouts yesterday. For Gangrene, Mark Sanchez was the story of the day. It was the rookie quarterback's first full practice leading the first-team offense. Head coach Rex Ryan says he and Kellen Clemens will trade off working with the first-team offense every other practice.
Get a chance to run with the ones and feel their speed and their tempo, and you just match it and then try and bring them up a notch. I felt a real good chemistry in the huddle. I felt when I was calling the plays, the guys were kind of feeling me and feeling my sense of urgency.
This is the NFL's big weekend. 6 new members were inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame tonight in Canton, Ohio, the class of 2009, including Bruce Smith, Rod Woodson, Randall McDaniel, and Buffalo Bills owner Ralph Wilson. At 90 years young, he becomes the all-time senior member of the Hall. Back in the 1960s, Wilson played a key part in the AFL-NFL merger. Also posthumously inducted were Chiefs linebacker Derek Thomas and Cowboys receiver Bullet Bob Hayes, the only man to have won both a Super Bowl ring and an Olympic gold medal. In golf, Tiger Woods made his run at the Bridgestone Invitational today. At a rain-soaked Firestone Country Club just outside Akron, Ohio, tires aplenty. Tiger shot a 5-under 65 today to surge into contention. He did it with great approach shots like this, and now Woods is just 3 shots behind your leader, who is still Padraig Harrington. He needed birdies like this one. One of his 4 in the back 9 to hold off Tiger. Harrington's at 10 under with that 3-shot lead heading into the final round. Recapping the day in sports, the Yankees beat the Red Sox for the 3rd straight day. They lead 5.5 games. The Mets continue to limp out west. That's your sports. I'm Frank Cortale.